Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, great looking house, Tony. And actually, you're in a really good neighborhood there. Remember what we talked about, maybe trimming those trees back a little bit. I don't know if we did talk about that or not, but need to do that. Keep the, keep it from dragging against the chimney, causing some problems. And also, if your tenants do decide to burn wood in there, you don't want any hot sparks or whatever getting into the tree branches. Let's take a look up there while we're talking about it. So traditional style cap, beautiful cap, by the way. Somebody spent a lot of money on that. Screened on both ends to keep the creatures out. Pretty important in this type of cap. Flashing looks okay. Looks hokey. You know, you can look at it and you see, but it looks okay. It doesn't look like it's leaking. Inside, open fireplace. If you look in, look up, you see obviously the first thing you notice is there's no damper. But you also notice that the original mason forgot to fill a lot of holes in areas with mortar when he built this chimney. And as you look through, you can see it in all kinds of places. Nice big gap right there. You can actually see this wall shifting or pulling away from the in the firebox area. It's actually, you could push on it a little bit. You could see a little movement there. Along with these areas in here, some more mortar missing up in there. And the fact that the firebox has got some soft mortar going on in there. This would be a good fireplace really not to use, to be honest with you. Someday you could use some vent-free gas logs in here. Remember, we talked about vent-free being complete combustion, no carbon soot, no carbon monoxide. Not worried about the little gaps and holes up here in the smoke chamber area. I don't care what the disposition of flue's in, because it's not putting anything up there that could cause a problem if it did get into the walls of the house. Most people that have vent-free gas logs would seal up the firebox area just up out of sight here, so it'd be hard to see, with sheet metal, so all the wonderful heat would come in. This is a good candidate because you don't have a traditionally low mantle here, wood mantle, causing you a problem, because when you work with vent-free gas logs, some heat does reflect into the room. Most of it goes right up the wall, right up the front here, so you need a lot of clearance there. So I like them. We have them in our house. That might be a good choice for you sometime down the road. Remember, I put a bag in there for you, for your clients, just to keep that smell out. If they are going to use a burned wood in here, tell them to take the bag out. Wouldn't be advisable. You as their landlord might advise them not to use the fireplace, which means they'll probably use it anyway. Questions for me, Tony, give me a call. 704-526-6348. You can always email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks, buddy.